Hi everybody, today is daily language video number 20. So for this first one here, it says which word would come last in alphabetical order. So what we want to do is we want to go through and check by each letter to see what kind of alphabetical order this is going to come in. First thing to note is that we want to figure out which word would come last, not first. So that could be a way in which someone might make a silly mistake. All of these words start with D-I-S. Many of them start with D-I-S-S though. So let's look at disprove first because this one starts with a D-I-S-P, okay? In the alphabet, P comes before S. So this is going to be the first one, right? So this is not going to be the last word in alphabetical order. From here, we can look at each of these and notice that they all start with a D-I-S-S. From there, dissatisfy has an A. A comes before any of these other letters, O, E, or E in the alphabet. So that means that this one would be in second, right? If we're putting them in alphabetical order. So then we continue looking on. We have D-I-S-S-O and D-I-S-S-E in both of these cases here. I already know that O comes later in the alphabet than E. So that means these two are going to come before this one. And dissolute will be the last word in alphabetical order. All right, write a homophone for the word peace. Homophones are words that sound the same, but they have different meanings and spellings. So in this case, a homophone for the word peace would sound like peace but have a different meaning. This is like peace as in, would you like a piece of cake, or would you break that into pieces, right? Making something into smaller bits. But there's also this form of peace, like having peace in your heart or being a peaceful person or kind of spreading love. So this would be a good homophone for the word peace. Up next, it says correct these sentences. My uncle won which they're trying to say won, but they wrote won. My uncle won the Distinguished Flying Cross for his bravery. So we're going to capitalize my because it's the beginning of a sentence. Okay. My uncle won. They're trying to say won. This is one, like the number one, they're trying to say won. Now, the Distinguished Flying Cross is an award that's given to soldiers, and it is a proper noun, so we're going to capitalize distinguished. We're going to capitalize flying, and we're also going to capitalize cross. For his, and then this part is correct, for his, but then bravery is spelled with an E in it like this, and then you need a period at the end. All right, number 4, we are all very proud of his special distinction. This says were. They are trying to say we are. So we're going to do capital W, we, apostrophe R-E, because the apostrophe is knocking out the A and R. We're all very proud is spelled P-R-O-U-D, not with a W like this. Of his is spelled H-I-S, not with a Z. Special is spelled S-P-E-C-I-A-L. And then lastly, distinction is also spelled incorrectly. And a period at the end. All right, which words are adverbs? Okay, so an adverb is something that kind of relates to another word in a sentence. It could tell you when, it could tell you kind of how. So let's just kind of go through each of these individually, I guess. So for pretty, pretty is an adjective. It's a describer, okay? So it's not going to be an adverb. There is going to be an adverb because it kind of tells you where. Swam is a verb because you're doing something. It's an action. Softly is also an adverb. It tells you kind of how something is being done. You're doing it softly. And then until is also an adverb because it tells you when. Alrighty, here is our riddle for today. You see me once in June, twice in November, but not at all in May. What am I? Good luck. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love and miss you all.